This is Jupiter Today for the 8th of January 2015. Jupiter Today is a daily podcast focusing attention on the dynamic Jupiter system for the purpose of monitoring activity. The position of Jupiter on the celestial sphere at 0 hours UTC is a right ascension of 9 hours, 34 minutes, 34.1 seconds, and a declination of positive 15 degrees, 20 minutes, 33.2 seconds. The angular separation from the Sun today is 146.175 degrees, and that's 1.109 degrees greater than what it was yesterday. The phase angle, which is the angle between the Earth and the Sun as seen from Jupiter, is 5.901 degrees, and that's 0.17 degrees less than what it was yesterday. The distance between Earth and Jupiter is 669,854,811 kilometers, and that's 1,316,462 kilometers closer than it was yesterday. There's a relative velocity between Earth and Jupiter of 54,852.58 kilometers per hour, and that's 1,557.63 kilometers per hour less than what it was yesterday. The central meridian at 0 hours UTC, CM1 82.89 degrees, CM2 324.97 degrees, CM3 225.58 degrees. At 0 hours UTC, Io begins the day in Quadrant 2, heading west. Europa starts the day in Quadrant 4, heading east. Ganymede also begins the day in Quadrant 4, heading east. And Callisto spends all day in Quadrant 3, heading west. 6 hours UTC, Io is still in Quadrant 2 heading west near its transit. Europa and Ganymede continue in Quadrant 4 heading east, going to be moving behind Jupiter. 12 hours UTC, Io has successfully transited Jupiter and is now in Quadrant 3 heading west. Europa has moved behind Jupiter. Ganymede is in the process of moving behind Jupiter. At 1800 hours, Io is at its western elongation and is now in Quadrant 4 heading east. Europa and Ganymede have both moved in Quadrant 1 heading east. And Callisto is in Quadrant 3 heading west. And by 0 hours UTC tomorrow, Io in Quadrant 4 heading east. Europa and Ganymede still in Quadrant 1 heading east. And just to show the entire day, you can see that Europa and Ganymede stay together pretty much all day. There were 8 Jupiter satellite events. At 6:21, Io's shadow ingresses. At 6:34 UTC, Europa disappears into the shadow of Jupiter. At 7:01, Io begins its transit of Jupiter. At 7:18 UTC, Ganymede disappears into the shadow of Jupiter. At 8:38, Io's shadow ingresses. At 9:18 UTC, the transit of Io ends. At 10:48 UTC, Europa reappears from behind Jupiter. And at 13:45, Ganymede reappears from behind Jupiter. So the phase angle is now small enough that Ganymede doesn't reappear from behind the shadow of Jupiter. It just moves from being behind the shadow of Jupiter to being actually behind Jupiter. There are 3 satellite mutual events today. First takes place at 3:18 UTC when Europa eclipses Ganymede. In fact, this is a great photographic event, having all 3 moons appearing so close together like that. This is a 55.3-minute event with an estimated magnitude flux drop of Ganymede of 0.309 magnitudes. And Ganymede's 69.21 arc seconds from Jupiter, and Europa and Ganymede are 14.46 seconds apart. At 8:04 UTC until 8:07, Io eclipses Ganymede. And this is an interesting configuration because Ganymede is on the far side of Jupiter, actually in the shadow of Jupiter, and Io is transiting. This is a 2.2-minute event with an estimated magnitude flux drop of Ganymede of 0.012. We're not really going to see this because it's already in the shadow of Jupiter. And at 9:34, to 9:37 UTC, Io occults Ganymede. This is a 2.9-minute event with an estimated magnitude flux drop of 0.034, but this event is only 5.46 arc seconds from Jupiter. Kind of difficult to observe. Okay, 24 hours of Jupiter sky. We'll see Io and Europa and Ganymede interacting. There's Io about to pass between the Sun and Jupiter. And you can see Europa just going into the shadow of Jupiter. And there goes Europa. And there comes Ganymede back. The red spot crosses the meridian of Jupiter 3 times today. First at 3:41, the second at 13:36, and the third at 23:32 UTC. There was a new video posted on YouTube. You can see the information taken here. This video was taken on the 6th of January, 2015. And we'll show that again. And we'll go one more time. And there was no new radio data or no new papers. So please subscribe. I'd enjoy hearing your comments and questions and suggestions. You can send those to the email shown. And until tomorrow, I bid you peace.